Hello sewing friends, Shanice here, and in this little segment, it's not so much of a tutorial, but maybe help with expectations or get an idea of how I prepare my machines for sewing. So after I get my pattern cut out, get the fabric cut out, the next thing for me to do is to get my machines set up, and the first one is the serger. So I've just removed my cones. I had some black thread in here, and now I'm going to replace it. I need my foot pedal. Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm going to let this run out. And I got a lot of dust. Probably after this project, it's going to be time for me to clean out my machine. Woo! That's flying everywhere. So now I'm adding white cones, and so I always make sure that my antenna is up, because if you try to operate your machine with the antenna down, you're going to run into problems. So I have different amounts of thread on the cones here, and so I'm going to use the cones with less thread. I'm going to use those for the needles, and I'm going to use the cones with more thread for the loopers. So the first one, so I'm looking up at my wall because I have my little cheat sheet. So we have to start with the upper looper and then the lower looper, because trust me, there is a method to this madness, and I tried to not follow it, but I just learned it is just easier for me to just re-thread my machine. And so what's great about the serger machine is that there's color codes, and there's a picture that tells you where everything needs to go. Sometimes I need to use my hemostat, but I misplaced it. I misplaced it. I do not know where it is. So I'm going through the green, and then this green goes, we'll pull this out here. So when let me lift my blade up. I don't know where it is, so I'll try to do my best. Okay. Uh-oh. I accidentally got it around another. Okay. Oh. Now it is. Okay. So now this one hangs out in the back. The next one is my lower looper. And this goes to the blue, over there. Now we're all the way over here. Now we're all the way over here. Now this is where definitely would need my hem. Let me see if I can do it without my tweezers. So I gotta flip this up inside there. Gotta wait for this little elbow to come out. looking for a pin, so I'm gonna then I don't have to worry about my body heat pulling it out. So I can turn this more towards me with a steady hand. Oh, and I pulled it out. I mean, I'm going to try not to clamp it so that I can let go of it. Oh goodness. So I'm going to use my fingers to push it through, and then use the hemostat to grab it. So always hit miss with this thing. I feel like it's like performing surgery. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then from there, I have to pull it back through to this side. And then put it through this tiny little hole. I'm just reflecting back to the first time that, the first couple times of me trying to thread the machine. If the color didn't go with the garment that I was making, then I just wasn't using the serger, because I dreaded changing the thread. But seriously, as time goes by, it just gets easier. So the loopers are done. So now I can put the blade down. So now it's the needle. So the yellow one first. Oh, let me put that blade back up. Now let go. See if it came through the other side. I do see it. Hopefully I could grab it. Ooh. Nope. There we go. Now take this one to the back. And now the red path. So now this is this side. Let's get it in there. There we go. pull that through. Lift up the presser foot, go to the back, and now we will grab all the threads. Make sure we got a nice chain coming. Checking everything by hand. Everything looks good down there. Okay, now we will turn it on. First you have to have it plugged in. And there is a perfect chain. That machine is ready. Turn that off. Now we're going to go over here to my girl. So I am looking for my, here we go, my bobbins. I got one here, another. I always start off with 2 bobbins. Sometimes you might get the 3, but most projects definitely 2. So I am going to be using this gray thread. I want to just see how much I have here. This is only 250 meters. I pay attention to those things now, because before I was just like, I'm just going to take the small one. So I'm going to put one white on one, and I'll put gray on the other, and then I will swap them out as needed. This one. That tail got stuck under here. Definitely don't want that. Nobody wants that. One, and I'll do my gray. So now I will that back together. Red my machine. And I'm starting off with the white. My needle is still good, so I won't change my needle. And my machine is ready. Let's see how much time that was. 21 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right. So that is the end. And now I can start sewing. Thanks for watching. Loves.